What is going on, everybody? Happy New Year's, almost New Year's Eve. Just want to send a quick message to my good friend Adam. New Year's Eve. All right, guys. So, with that being said, you saw the title. The Nuggets got the W against the Utah Jazz on the road in Salt Lake City. It's actually kind of crazy how, what is it? After all this time, the Mountain West Conference battle, or Mountain West division rivalry is still alive. When you've got, of course, Russell Westbrook, Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray taking on Jordan Clarkson. I think Lauri Markkanen did play tonight. Jordan Clarkson went off tonight, though. You got to give him credit, man, considering he's coming. I think he's still coming off the bench for the majority. They've got Colin Sexton. They've got Walker Kessler, yeah, and they still have decent players, but they're kind of like a mess because you just don't know what they're really going for. If they're just a bottom tier team, or if they're even meant to take it serious to go for a championship or contend. So the Utah Jazz, they just get outclassed. They lose tonight, but I tip my hat off to them because they are a good team, though. Still, really bad though showing just because I think they were on a back-to-back. But if I look back actually at these numbers, I just want to look at some stats since Russell Westbrook played pretty well. I think he might honestly get DPOG, Defensive Player of the Game chain. So let's take a look, guys. Let me know in the comments down below how you guys feel about the whole Russell Westbrook effect for the Nuggets. Ken Patterson, what's up, my guy? Shout out to Ken Patterson right here in the comments, or always being on the show. Waiting to hear about Russ, 10, 11, 16 triple-double, field goals 100%. 0 turnovers, 4 steals. Wow, I'm actually going to look at this right now. You were first, guys. That's Ken reporting for basically me. Or just thank you to even mention that stat line. It's insane. So, yeah, shout out to Russell Westbrook. Honestly, I think he deserves it. DPOG, or just the fact that he is the quote unquote the player of the game, regardless. So, Russell Westbrook started tonight, 7 for 7, 0 for 0 from 3, 2 for 2 from 3. He hit both free throws, which was good. Let's see, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. He was a plus 23, by the way, in the box score, and it's 16 points. Yeah, Jokic has near 40 points, but at the same time, I think Russell Westbrook's efficiency, or the fact that with the way he just outright plays and shows out every game, guys, you have to remember, he's 36 years old. This guy could probably be sitting on his ass at home doing nothing, but when you see Russell Westbrook hustling up the court, just swatting the ball out of a scorer or potential person on offense going up, it's just dude, this guy is something else, man. He's built different. And I can admit that because Russell Westbrook is one of the fastest. He may be a little older, but he's still got, those legs. He can run. He's got the lightning in him. They're just that dog simply because, that's who he is. Russell Westbrook really is. I used to kind of hate the thought, but it was really the media or all these bad fan bases just giving him a hard time. And look at him now. I mean, Russell Westbrook, now that he's paired up with Jokic, it's a fresh start. And the fact that he's on a championship contender like us can put him in a great position. And I think he deserves the title. So I root for Russ after getting RAW. What is it? RAW deal with Lakers Clippers. Yeah. With that said, what's so crazy is because when he was with the Lakers, I want to go in depth into this first, but Russell Westbrook on the Lakers, it was a bad fit to begin with. And it's not because of him or the fans or this, and that, and the third. It was mainly because of one person, and I think you know who I'm about to mention. It's LeBron James. LeBron has always been the problem. It's his ego. It's the fact that he tries to make or force everything to be his way under the way he wants it. And it just gets in the way of, the chemistry, the fact that he's not that good of a leader anyway, LeBron. It's all the ego, all the hype that was built up ever since he entered the league. And I kind of actually am one of those dislikers. You can call me a hater, sure, whatever, but I just don't like LeBron. But compared to right now and just seeing the way he's played, it's beautiful to see Russell Westbrook finally getting a real shot after so long when he was with the Wizards or when he was in Houston after the Oklahoma City trade. He's finally found someone who he looks happy with, where he wants to ball out. And it's amazing how you could even just see it in the look in his face. Just every time he gets the ball, he's not being selfish. He's being selfless. He doesn't want to have to force himself to take a three, but if he feels confident to, then of course, why not shoot the three? But we got to give credit where credit is due, man. Russell Westbrook deserves every little bit of love. I got to get a jersey, actually. I actually think I might do a bit of a late Christmas gift. I actually got to look it up. That would be an awesome gift, honestly. Russell Westbrook going into 2025. I'm actually going to consider purchasing. I'm going to pull it up right now. But as we speak, guys, the matter of the fact is that Nikola Jokic does elevate every player on this team, whether it be from, Jamal Murray himself, Coach Malone, who helps him see insight, Peyton Watson, Christian Brown even, Michael Porter Jr., who is absolutely killing it on this, Nuggets team. Like, the fact, it's beautiful. Like, MPJ, I know he's not probably that hot right now from catch and shoot from three, but he's still the guy who you trust, who you believe can get the job done. I don't think I've mentioned MPJ enough, and he is technically one of my favorite players, but everything kind of just relays back to the pretty much everything that you could want from him. He's literally the only guy who just looks, healthy. He hasn't been injured in a long time, and I got to give credit because MPJ, he looks like he's trying. I know he kind of sucks sometimes here on defense, but you got to still give credit for the fact that he's one of the more consistent players, and now that with AG being injured, it looks like it's a great time for him to step up. So him, Maul, Jokic, Westbrook, the core five, Russ coming off the bench. This is like a good, fun team. Kind of reminds me a bit of almost the Iverson Nuggets way back when in 2007, 2008. That was a fun team to watch. So, but let's see, guys. So getting back on track with the stats, Jamal Murray. Let's see how well he did tonight. Joker achieved. I saw that. Congrats to Jokic, guys, by the way. He hit 15,000 points. Shout out to Ken for even mentioning it in the comments. But when Nikola Jokic scored 15,000 points, I'm just like, not even halfway there, man. It's like way past. Most centers probably wouldn't even be able to score that amount. So with that said, like, it's an amazing accomplishment. So give credit to Joker, especially for being with us after so long through the ups and downs and through the many times where we could have been, winning more championships. I feel like he deserves it all. So without a doubt, let's see here. Christian Brown, he had a decent game. He didn't have too much, he had 20 points. Christian Brown had a 9 for 12 shooting. He went 0 for 1 from 3. But overall, pretty good field goal percentage, 9 for 12. Jamal went 7 for 17. He was 2 for 6 from 3. MPJ was 3 for 6, but he was 8 of 18. So still a good game for them overall. Let's see. Off the bench. Yeah, the bench is still pretty clogged. Peyton Watson had 13 points. He was a -2, though. When you got DJ, Strother, and Tyson out there as the bench back, it's viable, even more viable than both Šarić and, what's his name? I keep forgetting who we got. Zeke Naji. Yeah, Zeke Naji is just trash, man. I wanted to defend him before, but it's just like we can't utilize him. So there lies that in the problem. But guys, in this solid outing in a 132-121 victory in Utah, that's really tough to do considering we've always lost in Utah from either the first game, which we didn't this time, and we beat them again. It's good to see how the Nuggets are trying. I hope they just fully click. Like I know you can't hear the snap, but yeah, they just need to click, and it'll be something amazing because we are a title contender. And through it all, I'm not saying we just need to make a trade. We have to look for the right trade. Because if we want to get rid of Zeke Naji, Dario Šarić, we need to figure out whether or not that this team, we can't do it with just this team alone. We definitely need some help. Joker can't be playing 30, near 40 minutes every night. So let's see here what my dog. Refs do not respect Murray. Postseason will be rough. Yeah, I'm actually wanting to kind of cover this, actually. Let's go into the Jamal segment right now. This will be segment 2. Does anybody notice, and I'm pretty sure this isn't just for the chat or anybody out there watching the recording, guys, it's true, though. Jamal Murray or a lot of point guards, look at SGA. He gets foul baits every time and gets calls, but look at Jamal Murray. He never gets it. Isn't it weird? like you guys see how like other superstars, maybe Giannis, it could be LeBron, even especially LeBron. Other players, Steph Curry couldn't even get foul calls, or Luka Doncic, could be Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, you name it. Jimmy Butler from the Heat, Trae Young, even. They give a lot of those guys superstar like fouls or treatment, but when it comes to us, it's just like they won't give him shit. So it just kind of bothers me, and it's such bullshit how the NBA really decides on these types of officiating, because they don't really. It's not that they don't take it serious. I feel like it's just more like favoritism, or they're being paid off or some shit, and they can't talk about it, but we can. So it's really strange. I don't want to have to just go there, but it does seem like it. So who knows, guys? I definitely think that the refs against Murray, like if it's Murray or then just the Nuggets versus everybody, I wouldn't be surprised, because we had to fight. Especially that happened even during the championship. The Lakers were getting every call, but look at the Nuggets. They climbed on top. They swept the Lakers. Is one of the biggest examples. So NBA allowing SGA and other players to push off and get an open shot. Yeah, it's so dumb. They give him like, what is it? If it was Jamal Murray or anybody doing a push-off or even with the arm, elbow, whatever it is, they would get an offensive foul call. But if it's SGA, or it could be Jokic, it could be Draymond Green or any other big man or guard, even whoever, they'll still get a call for them. So it's just so strange. But either way, yeah, it's really unbelievable how the officiating has really gone off hill. And also the NBA's ratings. Yeah, like I said, this ties into the fact that nobody likes the fact that I don't know if you guys have seen this, and I don't want to have to bring it up, but Amen Thompson and Tyler Herro just got into a ragdoll fight or throwing match yesterday. It was in Houston, I believe. And yeah, that was pretty crazy. But if you guys just want, go check out my friend Chaz's NBA channel, Chaz NBA. He kind of covers highlights or little bits of clips of interviews and fights in real time. So it's very funny. All the drama is there. But getting back on topic, guys, yeah. So with this win, I'm going to look at also the standings. Because as of right now, it is end of December, about to be January. This is really the push month, I believe, where every team takes it serious. The Cavs are still the best team in the league, 28-4. The Thunder are 26-5. Like, dude, the Thunder are going to win 60 games. They haven't lost in their last 10 games, so it's pretty ridiculous. The Nuggets are 18-13. They're just about a couple games out away from the second seed, but yeah, guys, they got to get it together. They're tied with the Lakers, but they have the tiebreaker. So you got the Clippers, you got the Mavericks, and the Rockets are all in the way, and the Grizzlies, of course, against the Thunder. I feel like we can beat the Thunder just as long as we have the right pieces. So yeah, only time will tell where that goes. But let's do a bit of an around the league before I get out of here, because it is getting late and I got to get home. It's already 10 o'clock practically here, guys. So the Cavs tonight, they defeat the Warriors in Golden State, 113-95. I want to see this if Steph Curry was out. I think Steph Curry might have been out. But no, he actually did play tonight. He had 11 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Not a great game. Kuminga had 18. Moses Moody had 19, the highest scorer for the night for the Warriors. For the Cavs, you got Darius Garland with 25, who had the highest. Donovan Mitchell right behind him with 23. Jared Allen with 12 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist. Evan Mobley with 7 and 7 rebounds, 1 assist. Dean Wade with 10 points, 13 rebounds. He's wow. I'm just going to say it right here, guys. The Cavs, they look like they can win it all. And that's not an understatement. That's the truth. So it is pretty insane. OKC has 5 first-round picks in 2025. Wow. Wow. And if the Nuggets wanted to get one of those, I'm sure it would cost a fortune or something. So the league trying to lower the scores. Teams who play physical will do better. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, my dog. Shout out to you, man. Because that's true. The physicality in the league has pretty much gone up, or you definitely need athleticism. That's like what Chet Holmgren brings, or AG. LeBron, I guess, still. Anthony Davis, who's still fairly athletic, but none of those guys they're past their primes, I think. LeBron, AD's not really that good anymore. Let's take a look. Giannis is even especially probably the most athletic. Other scores today, the 76ers traveled to Portland, and they beat down the Blazers 125-103. The Mavericks without Kyrie Irving, no Klay Thompson, no Luka. They lose on the road to the Sacramento Kings 100-110. I think the Mavericks as of late. Let me know what you guys think of the Mavericks, by the way, because I don't like Dallas overall, but they're still the team to beat because, yeah, they may have just beat us in the Cup game previously, but I don't think they're that good, especially when we have our team out there or if we have a fully healthy team and that's just ready and prepared. So, with that being said, it's pretty tough to say. This is the one that caught my eye, though. Chicago comes into Charlotte and they defeat the Hornets 115 to 108 in an overtime win. And that being said, let's take a look at the stat line from here. Miles Bridges. Let's take a look at the Hornets. Miles Bridges with 31. He had a double-double, 31 and 12 and 8. Near triple-double. Is this Mark Williams? Oh, okay. I thought it was Marvin Williams. Mark Williams with 20, 12, and 2. No, what is it? Seth Curry is apparently there, by the way. Yeah, there is no that's weird. LaMelo Ball must be out right now, so he must be injured. As for the Chicago Bulls, you got Josh Giddey at 13, 12 rebounds, 6 assists. Kobe White with 23 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, near triple-double. You see, this is why I wish we had Vucevic. 16 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, but he's still a great, starting center. If we had him as a backup, I'm sure it would work out well. But, yeah, Chicago, definitely a long night standing game for them to go against each other. So the Knicks defeat the Wizards in Washington 126 to 106 by 20 points. Yeah. I think right now the Knicks, I think they could upset Boston if they get they just figure it out or if they just click, because I'm sure that when everything comes together for the Knicks, they'll be able to probably even stand the Cavs. That would be an interesting top 3 teams or whoever's left over or whoever could face each other in the playoffs. So Luka's Paddock on eBay. What does that mean? I'll have to look into that, guys. But yeah, with that said, the league tonight, it's been a great year. I actually just also want to talk some stuff with you guys because, getting to near 70 subscribers, being at 69 right now, it's a blessing, and it's thanks to you guys. Shout out to Ken. Shout out to my dog. Shout out to Noah Linden. Shout out to my uncle. Shout out to Corey. Everybody here who's subscribed. My bosses, my friends at work, whoever's seeing this recording or just seeing it live right now, I really just want to say thank you guys because, 2024 was a really rough year for me. It was full of lessons, setbacks, different types of jobs that I thought I had fun with and some that didn't work out. But if it's taught me one thing, it's just to keep going. I'm grateful for the position I'm in, being at Skinny Fats or just being a server, helping, listening to those, and just having a good time. But I'm here for the long haul, guys. So that said, I'm here to stay. It'll all work out. And I'm sure that with everything, it'll be good. It'll be a good time. So, yeah, guys, we got a long way to go, long journey ahead. I'm very excited to see what comes next. But, yeah, with that said, this is Mr. Exquisite Nugget signing off. We got a game. We will tune in Wednesday, January 1st. I think it's in Ball Arena. Yeah, we'll be playing the Hawks, so it should be a good thing to see. My man. It's my dog. Yeah, guys, the Denver Nuggets, they get the win. Hopefully we can go on a run from here, go streaking or whatever. And, yeah, guys, we're going to end it off with a bang. So happy New Year's, guys. To my dog, Ken Patterson, Noah Linden, everybody out there, happy New Year's. Because this is pretty insane how, nobody probably would have expected this. I wouldn't have even expected myself podcasting, but I'm super grateful to be giving you guys this content and not just talking about a bunch of nonsense. So, yeah, the Nuggets, I think, if I had to predict a record in January, I feel like they can win 10-plus games. I think they'll probably finish 18. They'll take a few losses here, but I think they're really destined to do pretty well. So I would say 27-17 is where they finish off in January, but we'll only have to guess. That's just my prediction before the month begins, guys. So with that said, hope everybody has a great night. Stay tuned for more content. We'll be live again Wednesday. And with that being said, go Nuggets. Have a great night, guys. Shout out to you, Ken. Shout out to you, my dog.